What sparked the explosive clash? It all began during a sponsored tax. Faith, Imisi, Zita, and Kola were team players, battling a puzzle, but underlying frustration would soon surface. Tension skyrocketed when the team lost triggered anger and finger-pointing. The breaking point, Imisi allegedly broke kitchen protocol, ignoring an agreement about food allocation and taking too much protein. Kebobo, who witnessed it, reported it to Faith. That breach ignited an emotional flare-up. But it wasn't just about food. It was a symbolic rebellion against Faith's authority as head of house. When alliances shifted, Faith found himself isolated. Joanna pulled away. Zita kept her distance, and the tension echoed through the villa. Watch how the house rallied behind Imisi. It wasn't about friendship. It was political. Faith was seen as the bigger target, the greater evil. So siding with Imisi, the lesser evil, became the same Faith alone in the chaos. Then, Big Brother delivered a cruel twist. Everyone, including the HOH, would sleep in the garden. Faith ended up on the swing, excluded even from the head of house lounge. A symbolic blow that echoed the social isolation he was already feeling.
Now, he had gone ahead at this point to give the details of what exactly had happened, all right? But before I go into the details, he had admitted that though Imisi was wrong in what she did, his response had been quite excessive. And he admits that that was not the right approach that he should have used to handle that situation. So he had gone ahead to explain that despite all the conversations that they had had as a house, despite all the agreements they had reached as a house on how to manage the food supplies in the house, Imisi had gone ahead to bypass, the instructions and the authorities of, or let's say the guardianship of the chefs of the kitchen, all three of them. She had gone ahead to bypass all of them, gone to the fridge and taken different proteins that she wanted to use to cook. So the instruction he had given to her was, no, you should take permission from either Kebobo or Big So-So. Tell them that, okay, you want to prepare food for so and so. They need to apportion to you the proteins that you will need for that meal that you want to prepare. Because there was also something that Faith explained, that because of the shortage of food supplies, the chefs had actually come up with a food, a food timetable, that sees them having proteins once in a day. So what Imisi had done was that by her own free will, she had gone ahead to take just anyhow amounts that she wanted. When he had called her attention to it, when he had told her, to go ahead and meet with either Kebobo or Big So-So to apportion to her the amount or the portions of protein for her to use for that cooking, Imisi had said back to him, you can't tell me what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, that is very provocative. If Faith was an ordinary housemate, it's a different matter. You can criticize him for reacting the way he did. You can criticize him for getting upset. You can criticize him for whatever. But in this case, Faith is the head of house. He is standing on the authority of the owner of the house, that is Big Brother. If there was no need for a head of house, Big Brother would have scrapped off the title and the position and would have allowed the housemates to just rule themselves and live their lives like they are all in a periwinkle city where everybody has a hat.
Faith seemed lost in his own thoughts, disappointed in how quickly people drifted away. But what now? Will he regroup and confront the fracture? Or will this moment define his game going forward? That question, only time will answer. So what do you think? Was it Imisi's boldness or Faith's misstep that light this fuse? Who holds the power now? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss Naija Star Gist in-depth breakdowns. This is your home for the raw, unfiltered BBNaija breakdown. Don't blink because the next tweet is already brewing. Bye!